Alrighty, there we go. Goals are up. Daily ranking. Let's see where we're at. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. What is going on? Ranking. Hi. All right, that's better now, right? Can you guys hear me? Everything sounds clear. We are tapping, liking, all that fun stuff. Hey, Kim Ye. Hi, guys. I'm gonna just share for Cheryl because Cheryl's been waiting for miso recipes forever, and I wanna get them to her. If you guys have Cheryl's thing, I don't see. Oh, here she is. Okay, got it. Got it. How's everybody? Are you guys good? All right. So I was thinking I wanted to do a little miso recipes because they're good. So if you have tofu, great. If you don't have tofu, no big deal, but we can do it with other things. Like I can use some scallion that I cut. We're gonna do carrots. We have a little bit of wakame. Oh, look at all that fun stuff up there. What is that? Oh, the screen clicker. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Tap, 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 share, like, all of that fun stuff. So we get the room going. We've only got like 8 people in here and we need to build the fun. Build the fun. All right. Sticker added. All right. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do, I've been promising miso recipes forever. So let's get started with some. I have 2 kinds I'm gonna do. Well, actually 3. I'm gonna do a dressing, a soup, and some roasted veg. And I want you to see all of that. Yes, now I have my own tapper. That's awesome. Awesome. Now, if you've not eaten miso before, it's a wonderful cultured food. The only people that really, they say that's not good for is like Hashimoto's. It might disrupt your thyroid. But if you don't have a thyroid issue like that, you're fine. I love the sweet white miso because it's very medicinal. It's like Japanese chicken soup. So if you're not feeling good or your gut's a little wonky, the way that you would do this, let me show you, so that you see how to cook with it. You can just make a little. So when you go to like a Japanese restaurant and you order miso soup, usually it's miso soup with a little tofu, a little scallion, but they use beef consomme in there. And then they add their miso soup. That's usually how a miso soup is made in like, the hibachi restaurants. That's not necessarily very medicinal for people. So I want to show you, if you're not feeling good, what I would do is I would take a nice little cup like that. And then you're going to take a tablespoon of miso. You were right. My dad was here with me. The first TikTok feed was a song that was sung at my dad's funeral. Really? That's amazing. I told you. Look at that. So he came to you. All right. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon. Okay. And another thing, if you know anybody that's doing radiation therapy or they've had x-rays, a lot of x-rays, those big CAT scans, anything like that, when you come home from those and for like 1 or 2 days, to drink a cup or 2 cups or 3 cups of miso over 1 or 2 days, helps to bind whatever residual radiation is in your body and it will draw it out. So that's a good thing to know. It's a nice little kitchen hack. It's a nice little sort of kitchen pharmacy type of thing where, you know, if you need that, it's good to know you can do that. You could also add a little chopped scallion in this if you wanted to. If you don't have to. You could also put some, I don't know, and you could pretty much do anything in here. So now I'm just gonna shred some of the skin of the carrot off. All right. We're gonna make this for later for our miso soup. I want to show you what I would do if I was making a quick soup, and I'm gonna just make a small soup because I'm not really in the mood for miso, but I want to show you this because I think it's a very nice medicinal thing to have on hand. So, okay, so now you're not feeling good. This is like Japanese chicken soup, believe it or not. So you're not feeling good. You need a little energy. You feel run down. Miso is the thing. It's fermented soy. Okay, let me see. Do I have glasses here? I do. Let me see if it says anything here. I like this South River miso, and I'm always into the sweet white miso. I like it. It's not as heavy in the salt. Deep well water, polished organic brown rice, soybean, sun-dried sea salt, sea vegetables, and a koji culture. Certified organic sweet white miso. It's traditionally wood-fired and unpasteurized. So it's a nice live culture. Now, I am taking, once that comes to a boil, I'm going to take it off the stove and I'm going to bring the simmer down so that you don't have the boil, because you do not want to pour boiling water on the miso because you'll unalive the culture. And the whole point of having miso medicinal is that you want to have a nice live culture. Hi, beautiful Chef Liz. Is that Mary? I knew it was Mary. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now I have a nice rapid boil going. Watch this. So I'm going to take it off the stove. I'm going to let it sit for a minute because, again, I'm not going to pour that boiling water on top. I want to bring it down just a little bit. Once I do that, how are you, Mary? Now I'm going to pour it right over my culture of miso. Again, you have a lot of x-rays. You're going through radiation therapy. 1, 2, 3 cups a day of this for the first 2 or 3 days. This will bind with radiation, residual radiation in your body, and draw it right out. It binds to it, and you're good. So now I'm just going to stir this and let it sort of dissolve in here. Takes a couple of minutes. And then once it dissolves, I'm just going to sip it, right? This is a really wonderful way to enjoy miso. It gives you a lot of energy. It's kind of helps your gut. Now, people who don't want to drink this, people with very sensitive guts to fermented food, probably not a good idea. Not a good idea. Anybody with Hashimoto's, you should be really avoiding that soy or from, and that. So, I wouldn't use it. But if you have C and you're doing radiation, I don't know, it's a really nice, warming, healthy type of thing to sip. But I'm just waiting till it all melts. It smells good. Now, the next step is I'm going to show you how you make a nice soup with it. It's pretty much the same thing. Like I can use this. I'll use this so that so I don't waste it. But I'll show you the soup, and then we'll use this culture once the soup is made. So it's like 1 cup of water to a tablespoon. The miso brand that I have is Sweet White Miso. Let me see, do I need to Mirror. There you go. Now they have all different kinds. They have, this company has, you know, a zucchini bean, a chickpea, a brown rice, all kinds. And it just depends on what you like. For me, I love the sweet white the most. Now, here's another thing. If you're dairy free, when you mix this with tofu and a little bit of the sweet white miso, you get sort of that cheesy kind of flavor. If you're looking for something like that, if you can't do dairy, you could make that. All right, so now we want to make a little quick soup, right? So again, this soup is very medicinal. You can eat it whenever you want. But if you are, if you're feeling under the weather and you want like a quick sort of, oh here, I'm gonna use this, a quick, nice vegetable soup. I wouldn't use any oil with this. You could, but I'm looking at this as very medicinal. I'm gonna add some scallion, my carrots. If you have tofu, you can put it in. I don't have any more ginger tonight, but I do have a piece of turmeric, so I'm gonna chop that in. Just really make it just chopped up, or you can grate it in even if you want. I'm just coming up with a nice, quick, delicious, sort of calming soup. Let's see, what else do we want to put in? We have scallion. Oh, I know what I have. I have some kabocha squash. Let's add kabocha. Sweet potato is really, really nice in this. I have like a stoke here. We'll put this in. Now, when I make this, I don't, I use a peeler to take the skin off. Look, I'm going to put that in. Hello, baby. What's going on? My doggy has been with me today all day. Not sure what the deal is, but he's been with me all day. All right, so tonight we have to get to at least, I'm pretty sure, like 3 to 10,000 cabbages to keep a fragment, or at least 2,000 to keep our, what do you call it? Our ranking. These are purple stokes. Look how pretty. And then we have all of our goals here. Tapping. We're very busy tonight. We got to be very busy. He needs some mama love. He really does, Kimberly. I don't know what's going on. They're both here. Okay, look, purple stokes. This is great. This is that blue zone food. If you know about that, right? Look how pretty the colors are. Can you see all that? All right. So we're gonna cut this, and I'm gonna put this in here. This is a wonderful. I'm gonna save some of this because I'm gonna show you some roasted veg later. But I want to just give you this. So now we have this in our pot. Look at, we're eating the rainbow. Thank you for my heart. Okay, so now what's great about kabocha is you can just use a peeler and you can get all that skin off, which is great because that's what we need. We need to get the heavy skin off. It's not, you know, some, like on the delicata squash, you can, you're able to, you can, what do you call it? You can eat the skin of a delicata. I mean, I guess you could eat the skin of this, but I don't normally do that. I guess you could, but I don't know. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? We're making miso soup. Recipes with miso tonight. For my friends who have been asking me forever to do this, I was like, I got to fit this in. We're going to do it. Happy New Year. How are you? So nice to see you. All right. Look at all these colors. Oh my gosh. Can you see all this color? You know, if you can get this down, I know some people, they have a hard time with vegetables, but honestly, if you can get this down, it is so wonderful to eat like this. You know, it's just so many vitamins and phytonutrients with all the colors. I mean, it helps your eyes, your digestion, everything. And speaking of digestion, I wrote and put together the Beat the Bloat. It's a 50-page reset for your gut after the holiday, or if you really suffer from bloating. I made this wonderful what do you call it for you that you can follow. It's in the link in my bio, and you will get a lot of good information in there. And there's recipes to help. Also, if you're suffering from like IBS, SIBO, any of those, I think I have IBS, PCOS, and SIBO in there, so that you can, you know, there's some variations to help, and it's really good. I spent a lot of time getting that together for you guys. Thank you from my heart. Hi, Ruby. Look how pretty. This is, look at these colors. This is the rainbow. Look at that. So now I'm not going to put the miso in there because we don't want, remember, we don't want to destroy the culture. So I'm going to use a little bit of, I have some vegetable broth here. It's organic from Pacific Foods. I have it. I didn't make a vegetable broth, so I'm just going to simmer this, look, and make a small little pot of vegetable soup just so that you can see it. And then we're going to pour the miso, this miso that I made. Where's the pink or yellow? Where's the pink or yellow jacket? Oh, for me, I couldn't find a yellow one. I'll have to look at figs again. I got a lot of purple because that's my favorite color. So there. I like this purple. Do you like it? I thought it was pretty. Look at those beautiful colors of scraps. Okay, I'm gonna put them in my scrap bowl right here. And then the next thing I wanna show you is some roasted veg, right? So I have a parsnip, I have my stoke. What's in there? What veg? Oh, Lori, okay. So in that pot, I have kabocha squash. This is, I guess the best way to put it is it's like a pumpkin, a Thai or Japanese pumpkin. And then I put a little turmeric, some carrot, purple stoke, which is like a really good potato. What else? Scallion, and I think that's it. That's it. Now, again, if you are going through radiation or you've had a lot of x-rays, CAT scan, if you do that radioactive sort of, what do you call it, stress test, after you come home, the best thing you can do is drink 1 to 3 cups of, instead of making tea, drink the miso, and it actually binds with all the residual radiation and it will pull it out of your body. So that's a good thing. Let me see. There's a lot of, I feel like I have strep. I can't get rid of my cough. Alicia, can you get a hold of this? Hold on, let me get the tea. Can you get a hold of mullein tea? My niece, when she came here, she had pneumonia, which we were all shocked. Folks, she drank all my mullein tea. I have no more. That's so funny. I'm so glad she drank it all because it made her feel good. So mullein tea. Oh, I bet you can find that on the TikTok shop, mullein tea. If you guys can find it. Tyler, are you there? Can you see if you can find mullein tea and put it up here? MULLEIN, I believe. That is really good for respiratory. And also, if you can, get some eucalyptus and just keep rubbing it on your chest. It will really help open up your lungs and sort of, you know, just make you feel better. You could do rosemary, eucalyptus. Yeah, if Tyler's here, he'll check. Many weeks. Did you make sure you don't have pneumonia? Royal color. Hello. All right. So now, how about a miso flavored roasted veg? Let's try that. Where's my notes? So now we're doing a gentle white miso soup. And now we're going to do a maple miso roasted root vegetable. Doesn't that sound delicious? All right, so I'm going to peel this carrot a little bit. These are all organic produce because, you know, that's my jam. I have my little root vegetable. I'm cooking so much the next few days with you guys, so I'm only making small amounts because I don't want to waste the food. So I'm a big believer in keeping some of the skin because I think the skin has a lot of medicinal properties. So I don't like to get rid of all the skin on things. All right, so I'm gonna make big chunks. I like chunky roasted veg if I'm gonna eat it. Look how pretty. Look at these colors. Hold on, let me cut the butt of that carrot off. Look how, so, hi Christina, thanks for my perfume, yay. Look, I'm just making big nuggets of vegetables. And again, I'm eating the rainbow. If you can get these in and try it, I mean, the medicinal power of these vegetables are so good. And it's not like, you know, I used to tell people all the time when I would cook for them and they would look at the food, they'd be like, I don't want to eat that because we're so programmed to eat pizza and Chinese food and, you know, blah, blah. Just keep eating all that stuff that, oops, I set my spoon on fire. This girl is on fire. All right, never mind. But then I'm like, just try it. Just try it. Oh, you found the mullein, premium mullein tea leaf. It's natural, not organic. Mullein leaf tea bags. All right. Natural, pure, gluten-free. I mean, I don't want to be picky, but if they have an organic one, like Buddha tea is organic. All right, anyway. I would say to them, just try it. Just try it. You might like it. And it always went down that way that I sent you your cell, the one I got from your shop. Oh yeah, that's the Buddha tea one. Yes, I know. I usually have that. Boy. All right, now. Hold on. Hold, please. Just want to rinse off my tray. Hello, baby. Oh my God. Do you see my dog? He does not want to leave me. Oh, Ruby, that's great. Hello, Sunflower. I see Buddha, but not reputable seller. I'll check again. Oh, okay. So let me see. Yeah, that's the one. This is the one I would love for you guys to get. You can get it. I know. I cannot believe this. I don't understand what's going on. Guys, if you've not been here before or you're new to my space, that's my dog Jackson. And he's usually really, how can I get my mashed potatoes smooth? Use a whisk. When you're usually, hold that thought, Melissa, I got you. Thank you, my savior. Thank you, guys. That's Jackson. But he never wants to be on camera. And today he has not left my side. Very weird. All right. Anyway, shh. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? don't know, lamb chop. That's what I'm wondering, you know. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so if you, I mean, my dogs are all, I cannot believe this. So if you have like a hand mixer with the beaters, you know, the old school like your grandma had, that's what you want to use. You want to use like the little hand, you know, the hand mixer. Remember these? They do this. Now, if you don't have this, you have the beater. I would use this, and you want to drain your mashed potatoes, and immediately start working with them. The other thing is, I would warm your milk and melt your butter first. Uh-oh, I just got a warning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know, Daisy, I'm thinking both of those things. I was thinking, am I sick? Is he sticking around me for a reason? Or is he not feeling good? I know. I was feeling that way too. I was like, what's going on? What's happening to me? Or is he not feeling good? It's very strange for him to be on camera this much. All right, so that's what I would say to you. Oh, he went in his crate. He's laying in his crate now. Maybe he doesn't feel good. They just had to give him steroids and he finished them. Maybe he's just not feeling good. They do have an innate sense. I was thinking that all night, like, what's happening to me? Hi, Carrie. So you can use a beater, or if you have a stand mixer, use the whip. Don't use the paddle. Always use the whip. Meaning you know what I'm talking about, right? The bigger version of this. Like if you have like a stand mixer, right? They really are, Blake. So if you have a stand mixer, do that, and always heat your butter. And it depends on your potato too, right? If you have crappy potatoes, old potatoes, if you're not using like a Yukon Gold and you're using russets, they stay very grainy. They tend to not cook all the way. If you overcook your potatoes, sometimes they get like a dark color. Sometimes that will create that problem. It's making me very nervous. All right, so let's see. So now I don't want to cook these too much. I want to just get that little bit of coconut out. All right, look how gorgeous that looks, right? We have purple Stokes. Those are not beets, they're Stokes, purple potatoes. Let me just make sure they're cooked enough. I might have to cook them a little bit more. Oh no, they're nice. You know, they still have texture, but they're soft. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I took this off the fire, right? Very medicinal again, right? If you're not feeling good, if you have a friend or a family member who's going through, you know, the sea and they're doing radiation. Now what I'm gonna do is it stopped boiling. I'm gonna pour my miso into here. Now, if I hadn't, I don't wanna waste it, so I use the water with the miso in it. But had I made this, I would have added a tablespoon of miso into this nice little bowl of fresh vegetable soup. But look at this. It's so beautiful, so healthy. Let me show you. Let me pour a nice bowl of this so that you can see the vibrant color. Hold on, I'm just washing my bowl. This is really, I mean, tonight I'm looking at, You know, I'm trying to show you guys a really easy way to heal your gut. You know, we're coming off a very heavy holiday season. The flu is everywhere. This is a wonderful sort of way to build your immune system, keep you feeling healthy. You know, if you can get this in your body, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's see. Look at this. So pretty. You know, if you love greens, you could put some greens in this. Look at that. Look at that soup. There's scallion in here, miso, kabocha squash. If you like, I wouldn't put cruciferous vegetables in here like a broccoli or a cabbage. I wouldn't do that. I would put maybe arame, like a sea vegetable. This is just, I'm talking, you know, really healthy. If you're not feeling good, if you need some strength, but look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, hold on one second. I have something I want to show you. I made this a while ago and I found it. I always like to have this on hand. If you can't have salt, this is wakame, and it's got sesame seed in it, and it's a sea vegetable. You see that? And this is a great way to add a little salt to your food without using salt. So if you put this on here, we are talking a powerhouse of nutrients, health supportive. If you are run down, if you know somebody going through some major illness, this is the way. And I will tell you, what did you say the name of this is to replace salt? So it's gamasio. It's old school, vegetarian, old school. I blended wakame and sesame seed, and it gives you a salty flavor. I'll show you again in my hand. So I didn't add any salt to this soup. Yeah, it's so delicious. This is delicious. I'm telling you, if you're like an A blood type 2 or AB, and you know, well, AB can eat almost anything. You know, they can eat a little bit of everything in moderation, but A positive, A negative, this is a great. This is a very good way to build your immune system. It really does a good job. All right. I was recently, I need to make this tomorrow. Christina. All right, so you guys have a pen and paper. I will give you the recipe. Go grab a pen and paper, and or I can write it. Wait, hold on. Let me write it for you guys, and you can screenshot it. Well, at least screenshot the bowl. Start there. Screenshot that. Look at that pretty soup. And look at this. This is like 3 cups. You have enough soup here, you know? Like, you don't need a lot. All right, hold on. I'm going to put this over here. And let me write this for you. And then you can screenshot it. So that was like 2 cups of vegetables. And the veggies that, oh my God, that purple potato is delicious. Osteoporosis, drink that. Live on that soup. Live on that soup for a month. It's got calcium, all the phytonutrients. I mean, it's just so good. Daisy, in the link in my bio, there's a kitchen pharmacy section in our recipe vault. And I think I did a whole thing on bone health. And they're like downloadable mini ebooks, like 12 pages, 12 to 20 pages, 9 to 20 pages of information. And it's like $5 a month, but all of that is in there. You do not want to eat nightshades. Eggplant, tomatoes, white potatoes, and peppers would be the top 4 I would avoid. Anything like that's acidic like that, those nightshades really will affect your joints. Is that everything you love? Because that's what we all love, right? All right, 2 cups of veg. So I used carrots, kabocha squash. Now, if you can't find kabocha, you can use butternut. I used a purple stoke, or it's called an oriental sweet potato. They're all the same. Or a purple sweet potato. So it's the same thing. Purple Stokes is really, if it says that, you know you have the really good one. I put in scallion. What else did I put? Carrot, scallion, kabocha, carrot. That's it. And then I used gamasio. Gamasio is sesame seeds and wakame. Oh, and I put a little turmeric in there, wakame. And you blend in a food processor or seed grinder. Okay? And it's like 2 tablespoons to 1 piece. And a piece looks like, I don't know, it looks like a piece of seaweed, but dried. That's the best way I can say it. Hey, Eric Ashley. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for the repost. All right. And then for the soup, it's like 1 tablespoon of sweet white miso. Here, take a picture. Okay. And then you can use either like vegetable broth. But really, if you're going to buy a packaged vegetable broth, make sure you buy one that's organic and doesn't have a lot of crap in it. No yeast extract, no sugar. You don't need all that crap. And if you don't have that, just put water in and then add your miso. Done. Or water. Oh, here. Got it? All right. Fan in the fan club. Hi, Almaty. Oh, you became 168 in our fan club. Thank you. All right. So next, let's do a maple roasted root vegetable. Oh, I want to put sweet potato with this. Hi, buddy. Oh, these are heirlooms. So the stoke was an heirloom, and now I have this. What's the name of this one? This is a Covington. Look at me with my cool sweet potato. It almost looks like a julienne, but what I like about these is that they're small. You know, when 1 or 2 people are eating them, you don't need some big gigundo, thing. I'm tapping and didn't get the screenshot. Here you go. There you go. I'm counting to 30. Good? All right. Now, I'm just chopping these up, right? Okay. There we go. This is going to be delish. This is great. Again, if you want to eat meat, go ahead. If you're a diabetic, type 2, and you need to eat like good carbs, or if you're bloated, this is going to help so much. I would leave the maple syrup out, although you could probably do a little bit. It might not be that bad. Sorry, Jackson. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry, buddy. My health food store has the purple potatoes, but I have seen them in Publix as well. You know, there was that documentary that came out about the blue zone, and I think a lot of people have been asking for them, so I see them a little bit more than I would normally see them, which is kind of nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this, right? Let's make a little, yeah, I think you could easily do the maple syrup for this because it's not a lot. It's just to balance the miso. So look, we're going to do about a tablespoon and a half of miso, the sweet white one. Well, that's for 3 cups. So if you're going to do 3 cups, so we don't have 3 cups. So we're going to do about a half a tablespoon, right? Okay. Then we're going to do a little bit of oil. Now, if you like the savory, herbs like thyme or rosemary or thyme or rosemary, you could add that to this. I'm not really a big fan of that on my vegetables. I'm just not. I do cook with it sometimes if it's not for me, but when I'm cooking for myself, I think because I'm where's my maple syrup? I think because, let me see, there it is. I think because I use them in a medicinal way, like in my simmer pot or in my hair, I use rosemary, or thyme I use sometimes for cleaning, or in my air, like an air, one of those air steamers. I don't think of them so much to cook with for me. I know people love it, so I do cook with them sometimes, but not really my favorite thing to eat. I think because I like I said, I more think of them as medicinal herbs that I want to use in other ways. All right, so I took a little bit, right? So there's oil, a little maple syrup, and a little miso. So I'm just gonna sort of blend that and melt the miso. And then we're gonna toss the vegetables in there. See, you don't really need a lot. This has got a lot of flavor. But this is, again, you got somebody in the house that's really not feeling good. They are having trouble. They're not, they're weak. This is a very good way to give them some strength with this miso. Look. So good. Oh my God, it smells delicious. And the what I like about the maple syrup at this moment is that it sort of balances the umami, I guess. It like brings out that umami, that like richness of flavors, and it's so cool. Thank you for my heart. Wow, it's so weird. The other day we had 202 people in the fan. I haven't figured out like what makes that higher or lower, why they go away in the same week. Yeah, Robin, if you are in a chronic illness that just came in, what are we doing? Alana, I am using miso in several different recipes to help to just show you what you can use. Hey, Casey Ann, when you're not feeling good, or some people might just like to have miso medicinally, like to keep their constitution strong. It's fermented soy, so if you have a sensitivity to soy, this is not for you. All right, so now we're going to let that roast. And then the last recipe I want to show you, and then I'm going to sit down and because I've been cooking all day. But then I'll sit down and answer questions and we'll chat. Yeah, it's actually really good. We just made this beautiful soup. Look at this. This is miso soup, a miso vegetable soup. Isn't that beautiful? It's got, here. This is, if you want to take a screenshot. There you go. Yeah, so you don't want to, yes, Lisa. So good point. So did you say that only boiling water will destroy the medicinal properties of the miso? Yeah, so like say you're gonna make a pot of soup and you wanna add miso to it. You make your pot of soup, but if you're only gonna add the miso to the amount that you're gonna eat for the day. Like I have the rest of this in here and I will put this in a mason jar, but I won't add the miso because I don't wanna risk bringing it to a boil because that will destroy the culture, the medicinal part of the miso. So when you're enjoying miso and you're definitely wanted, and I've said this a couple times now, if you're going through radiation or you're doing a lot of x-rays or you do those stress tests that have the radiation in them or whatever they do, those nuclear tests, all that stuff. This will bind to that radiation and the excess and draw it out. It's really helpful. I mean, since my kid is little, like little dental x-rays, I'd always be like, drink this miso. And I don't like it, drink a cup, So she just got used to it, that she knew. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Lori. It binds to it. Now, there's a story that goes, I want my kids who are on their cell devices all day. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I never thought about that. I never made that connection. I like that. Can you show the recipe again, please? Sure. You go, Patty. It's just handwritten because I usually, I don't usually do recipes tonight, but I think these are good recipes to have. So you don't just have to, I think the best way to do the radioisotopes is to like drink it, right? So you boil water, you bring the water, I did it first thing when we first got started. You boil the water, you take about a tablespoon of miso in your teacup, you bring them water to the side. You wait till that boil comes down and then you pour it over your miso and dissolve it and you sip that. It's like Japanese chicken soup. It's so good for you. It's just something else to do to help you, I guess. Gotcha. Thank you. Makes sense. Good. Thank you, Christina. All right. Now we just made a maple miso roasted vegetable. So I added, a little olive oil. Oh, you're going to love it, Casey Ann. It really is good. And especially I find miso tastes the best when I'm not feeling my best, if that makes sense. It's one of those things that just makes you feel better. Okay, now a creamy miso tahini dressing. Let's try that next. So let's see, what am I going to do it in? I'll do it in this. So tahini, Tahini is sesame seed, right? If you love tahini, this is a great little kind of recipe. We'll do like a quarter cup. And again, you don't really need a lot. I think, hold on guys, let's get the immersion blender. I think that's gonna be the best way to do this. Okay, I think I have it out here, hold on. Yes. All right. Here, we'll blend it in this. Because the tahini sometimes doesn't have enough oil, you know? All right, so do like a quarter cup of tahini. Now, if you like orange, this is a good place to put orange too, just to give it that little extra. And what I would do with the orange, let me see if I have any. If I have an orange, I'm gonna zest it. I think I only have grapefruit, but let's see. Hi, babies. Everybody just stay calm, be happy. Oh, I have one. Is this an orange or a grapefruit? Oh, it's a grapefruit. No, bummer. I don't have an orange. Okay, let's do a little. All right, well, we'll do the lemon. So we need lemon, 2 tablespoons, and some cider vinegar. My boy is back. Something's wrong with my doggy. What's the matter? Hey. They're all around me. You know, sometimes I don't mind. Okay, hold on. I see something about estrogens. Hold on. What would be good for detoxing a buildup of estrogens? Well, I don't know. When you say that, under what circumstances is that happening? Is it just your body? I mean, you got to stay away from the soy, right? I think, don't you have to like add like a phytoestrogen to that? Is that where the soy comes in? Let me hold on. Let me look that up. I have to look that up now and translate that into food. Hold, please. To support liver detox. So you're talking gut elimination, pattern more than super fiber rich, cruciferous heavy, low sugar, low alcohol consistency. Clear as it. Upregulate liver pathways. Interesting. My little dog has been my shadow for 2 weeks. I think all the extra activity in the company. Oh, that could be. Backstory. Hold on. I've been on the pill for, oh, you got to get off that. I watched your live for 100 minutes. Cassie. Yay. All right, so interesting. So aim for at least 1 to 2 cups daily, lightly cooked or raw with some fat, olive or avocado oil, best absorption. Fiber, gut, and estrogen clearance. High fiber intake increases fecal estrogen excretion and is consistently associated with lower circulating estrogen and reduced estrogen sensitive cancer risk. ground flax, chia, psyllium, beans, lentils, oats, quinoa, brown rice, and loads of vegetables and low sugar fruits. Oh, and other phytoestrogens. Yeah, being on the flax lignans weakly bind estrogen receptors and tend to shift metabolism towards less active forms. One to 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flax daily. Whole soy like tempeh, miso, edamame can support healthy estrogen metabolism for many people. Moderate use. So, once a week you do something with miso. That's not a bad thing. Liver loving and anti-inflammatory foods. TikTok will ban me if I say different. Yeah. Dandelion. Hold on. Dandelion leek miso. I mean, that's got to be hardcore. In like dandelion is liver detoxification. Leeks are sort of gut onion. Like. Did you see my comment, Sandy? I'm not sure I got your comment. Let me see. Sandy, what's the name of your cabinets? Oh, they're hickory. I don't know the company that made them though. I'd have to look that up for you. I do not remember. Oh my God, they smell so good. I gotta take them out. Hickory. But I don't know the name of them. I could look it up for you, but I don't remember. Look. This smells so good. OMG. All right, we gotta at least get to 3,000 diamonds tonight before 11. And I think it might be more than that, but just so that we have a little padding. Otherwise, we lose our fragment. Look how pretty. Oh, hi, Farah. Farah, this is food for you, my love. Look at this. So pretty. This is maple miso roasted root vegetables. I drink miso broth with celery leaf, green onion, cilantro, seaweed, and spinach and bone broth. Nice, Ashi. Yeah, that's great. These roasted veggies are purple stokes, parsnip, sweet potato, carrots. Did I put kabocha squash in here or did I just do that in the miso soup? I think I put that in the miso soup and sweet potato. It just came out of the oven. It smells so good. Can you smell that? Oh my God, it smells so good. With the parsnips. Hey, Curly P2. Thank you, Pittsburgh. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for the perfumes. I think we have 1 hour to hit. Oh yeah, it's so yum. All right, so let's make our dressing. Farah, look at this soup I made. This is right up your alley. Look. Here's the notes of the recipe. It's not a full recipe, but it'll get you where you need to go. Take a screenshot. Thank you, Pittsburgh. So good. Oh my God. Thank you for my paper crane. Yay. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay. So now we have this. I added some lemon. Let me see. I do have another lemon. Where is it? Let me find my next lemon because we need a little bit more lemon. Now, if you like oranges, put some oranges in here, like orange juice. If you like that. Where's my lemons? I thought I got like 3 lemons. We only used 1 today, right? All right. So how about we use some lime? How do I not have any lemon left? That's impossible. It's gotta be impossible. Oh, there they are. Found them. Can you hold the recipe up again, please? Yes, of course. Of course I can. $473 to keep our fragment. We've got 1 hour. When that 473 is gone, we'll know. We will know what we need to get a new fragment. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm just smashing this to grab our lemon juice. I'm gonna pour it in here so I can easily get the seeds out. 373, 353, 273. Okay, then here we go. Perfume. That's great. All right, so now we're gonna get our lemon, and then we're gonna add a little apple cider, olive oil, and a little bit of warm water. Back to work tomorrow, I'm ready for bed, and you're still cooking, full force. I need your energy. Chef, please describe the flavor of the miso. Well, it's fermented, and it's salty. It's like salty, sour, sweet, earthy. It's like umami, right? How they say the umami, it's like all the flavors. I like the sweet white the best because it's the lightest and the least salty. Oh, 223 to keep our fragment. Oh, 124. Hello, love. I'm dying to see what they're going to make me. I'm unaliving to see what they're going to make me have to get for a fragment. 14,000 for a fragment. That's crazy. But we've done it with less time. All right, now I'm just taking out the seeds. Oh my God, these dogs tonight. Thank you for my rose. Thank you. Hello, baby. All right, there we go. I'm gonna pour this in. I'm not giving you any more food. You're good. You don't need food from me. And then we're gonna do cider vinegar. It's about a tablespoon. A little bit of olive oil. We put our white miso in. Hey, Connecticut, how are you? Can you believe it's 15 months later? How crazy is that? Did you keep the ACV in your fridge? I do. I do keep my ACV in my fridge. Why, are we not supposed to? And then olive oil, and now I'm gonna put a little warm water. That's gonna help move the miso. No, I fill a thermal cup with miso paste and herbs and pour warm water over it. That's great. Yeah, as long as you don't put boiling water on top of miso, the culture will stay alive. If you go through, I don't go through my ACV fast enough, to be honest. That's why. You use your Keurig. Interesting. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit of warm water in this. That's it. I put about a tablespoon of warm water, and now I'm gonna use this to mix it. Robin, you can pin a comment. You know, part of me wants to add coconut aminos to this. Oh yeah. Woo! I'm gonna add a little coconut amino to this. I have to be honest with you guys. I am not a tahini fan. I like it in falafel sometimes, but I am just not a tahini fan. I'm just not. You know what else this could use? A speck of maple syrup. It needs a little sweet to balance it. In my broth. Oh yeah. I love it. This is very macrobiotic. A little maple syrup. Yeah, I mean, tahini, I don't know. I think it's just too bitter for me. Bitter is not my flavor. There we go. That's better. Now we got a nice dressing here. Okay. Love those fireworks. Darn, I just missed it. I had to answer my door. The neighbor came. That's all right. So I'm going to fix this. Let me fix this. And then I'm going to give you, I'll let you type it. I'll let you photograph it. So 1/4 cup of tahini, 1.5 of the white miso, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, tablespoon of olive oil, 2 warm water. And then I added 1.5 teaspoons of maple syrup and 1 teaspoon of coconut amino. And I'm going to say 1/2 tablespoon of apple cider. Okay, here. Click away. Click, 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 click. Got it? Everybody good? Okay. Yeah, this is nice. Now, I still wouldn't eat it, but I also make a sweet potato miso soup with catfish. Oh, catfish. Where are you? You in Louisiana? That works. I'd add a little less vinegar to this. Did you see vinegar, Lauren? Lauren said no. What'd she say? Lauren said, Wow, that sounds so healthy and good. I need this. Okay, what did Lauren say? I can't find her. What did Lauren, oh, that sounds delicious. Lauren. I recently got organic strawberry vinegar. Like a raspberry vinegar, right? So now you know, watch this. If you really want to get crazy, you could do this. And pour a little bit, just a little, on your roasted veg. And now really have a party. All right, let's try it. My purple stoke. I love purple stokes. That's good. I like that. I'm in. It's so good. You see how fun this could be? This is what I love. Like, we can all fry chicken, we can all eat pizza, but this is delicious on a whole other level. This is delicious on a level that, oh my goodness. How am I going to show you this? He moved. My little tiny dog is like this on the floor. Hi. I don't know what is going on with my dogs right now. I'd lick the dish if I didn't think anyone would talk about me. We're not going to talk about you. Need some orange or lemon zest. Yeah. If I had an orange here, I would absolutely add an orange to this. But you see, for me, especially after the holidays, to be able to eat food like this and to feel good and to know that even though you ate all this wonderful holiday food, traditional food with your families, your favorite foods that you eat with your family and you just love all the time, and then to, you know, to come off of a holiday week and then eat like this, spaghetti squash layered with quinoa, seasoned with beef, onion soup mix, topped monster. Oh, look at you. You are busy. I like that. You know, what Ash is saying, hold on, cilantro removes heavy metals, so I would add that too, yes. Ooh, or some cinnamon, yeah, all of that. Yeah, exactly. What Ashi said is really important. You see, all of the food that they're eating, right? Spaghetti squash, quinoa, beef onion soup mix. Don't know where that comes from or what company you're using. But if it's a clean company and there's no MSG, you know, it makes sense. And then they got a little cheese in there. It's like, okay, is it 100%, you know, perfect medicinal food? No, but at least there's quinoa and spaghetti squash and, you know, and food that's gonna support your being, not just deplete it. And that's what we're looking to do, right? Good to know. I love cilantro. Yes. Yes. In the cleanse book, I have I love how you can keep a conversation going. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, it's not easy, but I've always been pretty good with the chat because it's important, you guys. I'm here to teach you. I want you to be able to take these recipes, make them your own, feel better, feel good, you know, learn that if you make organic food, you're gonna feel better, and you know, you're gonna enjoy what you're eating, because at the end of the day, we just can't I get more energy from broth in the morning than coffee. You know, Ashi, I hear that. A quiet chef is a crabby chef. That is true, Thea. You know me, huh? Yeah, I would agree with that. The bone broths are so good. And lately, which is really weird because I've been drinking my Rise mushroom coffee for I think almost 3 years now, every single day. And I noticed over the last 2 or 3 days that the coffee in that is starting to feel a little funky for me. Oh, there it is, the Rise mushroom coffee. That's the one I drink, but I drink it with the Laird superfood creamer and some collagen. I think that's why I look so young at 61. I was just thinking to myself, I want to add in some bone broth. I haven't done it in a really long time, but I think it might be fun to kind of add that. It is expensive, but if you do the math, like I buy, I think 3 or 4 bags. Oh, I think I buy 3. So with the shipping, it's $130. But when you do that math, let's say the average, hold on. So if I do 130 divided by 30, it's $4.30 a day. It's a lot of money. But I'm on Ozempic and haven't been able to drink coffee since. Carrie, did you download that GLP-1 free download in my bio? There's some good information in there. Stop it. Stop it. Come here. Loki, come over here. All right, let me show you what I made. And then we're going to sit down and I'll chat with you guys till 11. Then I'm going to bed. We got 46 minutes. Do you think we could get 13,000 cabbages in 46 minutes? That seems like a ton. We have 66 people in here. Maybe. I do it all in a mix. Wait, what? Collagen peptide. Yay. They're not walnut. They are hickory. Yes, for sure. And it's cleaner. And I know what I'm getting. It makes a difference. Green tea every morning. Green tea is great too. That gets me more jittery. You know what else is really good? Yerba mate. I was drinking that before I started drinking Rise. If everyone sent 2 cranes, we'd hit it. Look at that. So many peptides out there. Thoughts? The owner of my shop and I have been talking a lot about that. And they are not, you can't get them from the doctor yet. And I'm not so sure. Thank you, Ruby. I'm not so sure. The verdict's still out a little bit for me. And we don't know yet how that's all going to go down. But yes, my daughter's been talking about them. They are on our radar. We're just waiting for more information. I'm not quite there yet. Oh, you're welcome. Researching deep. And what is he finding? Positive, negative. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Loki. Come here, buddy. Look, I taped this on my book so you guys could see it. This is the cover of the book. Beat the Bloat. 7-day gut reset for digestion and bloating. There's so much confounding research for peptides and collagen. Jury is still out if they're absorbable. Lauren, hi Gardner. Here's my thought. Want to hear my crazy thought? Who wants to hear Chef's crazy thought? It makes me crazy because the misinformation and all of that. Yes. Yeah, that's how we all are feeling right now. Same thing, like I don't really know. We don't really know. And is that because they don't want us to really know? Is it because we don't, you know what I mean? Without getting myself in trouble. Hello, buddy. I don't really know. I don't have an answer. There's no answer yet. All right. Hold on. I'm cleaning up. You guys are going to be with me while I clean. Thank you, Gardner. Thank you. Ooh, we're at 12. Oh my God. Can you imagine if we get the fragment? Do you know how much that will help? You know why that helps? I'll tell you why that helps. It's exhausting. But they make it impossible to just be on here. I don't understand what's wrong with my dog. It's freaking me out, okay? Did I say that already? Once, twice, 10 times? All right. Oops, lots of dirt. Hold on. I want to get all the food that we made just so I can show you guys. And then if you need another recipe, I will give it to you. All right, so here's our dressing. Sorry, bud. You're a good boy. What's going on, huh? Oh, here comes bad boy. All right, we made our soup. And then we made our, and don't feel funny, like what Ashi was saying, you know, they're putting the beef thing in there. But if you want to put like a little piece of fish or some shredded chicken, or, you know, it makes you feel better to do that, I think that's okay too, you know. Do what's good for you. Do what makes you feel healthy and makes you want to eat this, right? Because if you like the way it looks, but you're not going to eat it, that's the problem. Tyler, Lisa in the kitchen. Hello. Some salmon. Yes. We just made that. My husband heard me say my name and said, "Are you gifting again?" No, Ruby, I'm just saying, hey. All right. Some salmon. Yes, look, we made this too tonight in our cooking class. Let me show you. When I jumped off and we did our cooking class, let me show you what we made. Ooh, thank you, Renee. Renee's in the house. Look, we made bok choy with some salmon, and then we made a curry, sweet potato and kale. Look at that. This is all the food I cooked here. And then I cooked 5 soups. Dee Dee, thank you. And then I cooked 5 soups today, and I made a ton of food today. I've been cooking all day. Thank you, Luann. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Now I need to find a place to sit down, and I will continue chatting with you guys if you would like. But I definitely have to sit down now. Big salmon with raspberry chipotle glaze. What time will mine be arriving? Right now. We're going to DoorDash. DoorDash. Only 7 shares. Oh, we got to share. Let's share. Let's share. I want to eat this, but I'm full. I've been eating all night. I think this is the most ramen I've eaten in the cooking classes ever. But it's so good. This is the kind of food I like eating. And I am that person that's like, I don't feel like eating vegetables tonight. And then I eat vegetables and I'm like, oh, I love these vegetables. How crazy is that? That's kind of crazy. All right. Right? I'm like, oh, do I want to eat vegetables again? Then I'm like, yeah, I do. Lauren, thank you for all the shares. Thanks for the shares and the reposts, guys. That really helps us. Sorry, Jackson. All right, I have mince. So tomorrow night, let's talk about the schedule. Tomorrow night, we're on again. It's for subscribers only. Buddy, are you going to move so I can sit? Let me see. Oh, what's going on here? That's crazy. Hold on, guys. Let me get a chair. I got to sit down. I think I just hit the wall. Hold, please. Coming with a chair. Excuse me, Jackson. Thank you, buddy. I have a chair. I can sit on a chair. All right. There we go. Robin. All right, now, where's my schedule? All right, here it is. Here's our schedule. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wait, hold on. I'll do it this way. Here, take a picture of the schedule. These are all the dates and the classes that we're doing. Did that work? Oh no, don't hit the wall. That will hurt. I know, Renee. I've been cooking since this morning. Since early this morning. 8:30 this morning I've been cooking. All right, let me get you guys closer to me. How about we do this? Okay, that's better. Yay. Okay, so classes for this week. So tomorrow night we are doing clean snacks for January cravings. And then Tuesday, if I might be live, I might not. Wednesday, 8 a.m. It says 10 a.m., but it's 8 a.m. And it's gallbladder and liver support after the holiday. And then Thursday is my Q&A this month. That's at 8 p.m. Friday, no live. Saturday, we're doing pantry no, we did that. Flavor building 101, salt, acid, fat, and heat. What did I say I was going to do for the 17th? Was it miso? Maybe it was miso. Thanks for all the shares, guys. I really appreciate that. Do you know that we hit 20,000? Oh, no, don't hit the wall. Okay, got that, Renee. All right, let's see. Do we need more? We have, we need 100. We have 29, 30. We need 71 cranes and 67 out of 100. I don't know what that is. 30 something. 5 hearts. Got it. We have 36 minutes. Doesn't matter. It's okay. All right. Anybody have any questions for me? We have a busy month. We have a new ebook out. It's the ebook is Beat the Bloat. It's 50 pages. I wrote it over the past like five or 6 days. I just compiled all the information that I've had because I was like, you know what? Everybody's going to be bloated and not feel good. So what can I get them to do to feel better? Yes, all socials. Thank you, Lisa. All socials are the same name. Yeah, if you haven't found me on IG, can you find me over there? Because we want to go live on that, and I don't have enough people over there yet. And we've got 20,000 here. 20,000. That seems like a lot of people. That's so many people. I feel very responsible. I have to... I don't understand Instagram yet. I can't seem to find anybody on there. I know, it's so crazy. It's not easy. It's not. Try the organic food movement. Chef Liz, the organic food movement, any of those will work. We're at 10,000. We're scraping it along. Scrape. You have to know their username. Yeah, it's the organic food movement for sure. Chef Liz is the one for my work. And then this is for the organic food movement is like the teaching part. Oh yeah, the Book of Face, you want to get on that too. That's free. You just have to put your email in. Redmond Real Salt. That's my favorite salt ever. It's the only salt I use. Renee, I'm not sure if I was Book of Face either, but I will look it up. Okay, exhausted. I shared with all my peeps. I know a lot of peeps. We went from 7 to 58 shares. Nice. Rock and roll. What do you think of Deborah Lake salt? Don't know it. Let's look it up. Deborah Lake, where is that? Where's it from? Is it mineral based? If it's mineral based, I say go. Lake Deborah, pure salt. Oh, Western Australia. That's great. But if you're my herbalist recommended it. But if you're in this country, you can do real salt and get the same effect. Come here, baby. You want to come sit with me? Come on. Come here. Okay. I cannot believe that Jackson is still with me. Hi, buddy. Something's wrong. Me or him. I don't know which one. I usually order from the website. I order from your life this time. Thank you. Thanks, Carrie. Appreciate that. It's very kind. All the salts confuse me. Daisy, you are looking for a mineral-based salt, minimally processed, a sea salt. Anyone like that is good. The pink Himalayas, this Lake Deborah, all of those are really wonderful. It just depends on what you want to spend, you know? But it's a great salt. Any mineral-based salt, you don't want to buy the one with the little umbrella or the red and white label. Those have no, hey Swizz, those have no medicinal value. They're leached and bleached and yuck. You know, they're no bueno. So you want to do the ones that are, you know, cleaner. Yeah, Redmond's does have its own cool. It doesn't taste like the ocean, right? It doesn't really taste like sea salt. It does have a great flavor. Hey, my baby's saying hello. Oop, oop, oop. Come here, little man. Come here. Ooh. Why do you smell like perfume? What's going on? Yes, I threw the little umbrella lady out. Good. Need 5 daily heart friends. Yay. Yay. Thank you. Goal ended. What? 10 contributors. Yippee. All right, we got to do it again. I got to set a new goal. That's so weird. All right. Edit. Hold on. I know. You're fine. You're doing fine, little doggy. Come here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come here. What are you doing? All right, you got to get down. I got to do a goal. We got a half an hour. Let's do our goal. All right, ready? Let's do a hand heart. We'll do 15 hand hearts. We'll do, come on. Let's do 20 heart me's. And then I want to do the fun stuff. Can we do the hat again? Can we do the joy hat? I love that joy hat. Let's do 6 joy hats. The hat of joy. It's my favorite. I think the hat of joy is my favorite only because it says joy. Only because it says joy. Hello, handsome. 10 new messages. All right. Let's see. 30 minutes and 33,000 away. We only need, and we're 10,000 away. I use Baja Gold mineral salt. Yup, good. Ireland has a beauty. See? Look at how cute that is, and it matches my shirt. That makes so joy. Yippee! Has a beauty of a salt. Oh, really? What's its name? I will check on the Redmond also. Yeah, check that out. Thank you, Swizz. I'm so glad you threw the little umbrella out. Oh my God. The dog is so freaking cute. Wait, I'm going to take a picture. Oh, he moved again. He moved. She's got the joy down in her heart. Yes. I was Joy one time for Halloween when we were down in Disney. And I just recently found that costume. I was like, oh, I found my Joy costume. I think I just want to wear it with the blue wig. Just be Joy. I try and be Joy. It's very hard lately. Good night, chef and everyone. Work starts again tomorrow. Boo. I know, me too. I heard about Iceland also recently. Iceland. Hello. What is that cute thing, Robin? Gingerbread. 9.7. Janet, thank you for all my little treats. Go. I love those. Cake by the ocean. All right. What else? What else can we chat about? Hi, Daisy. You're giggling with me. Do you know what GOAT stands for? Greatest of all times. How do I know that? Is that right? Thank you for my double fireworks, Carrie. Is that the first one I ever got? Like, I never know those acronyms. What about Cake by the Ocean? I know, I was just singing that. Cake by the Ocean. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't eat that. No, no. Don't eat it. Lay down. Down. No. Yeah, but do you know what it means? No. No, I actually don't. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Cake by the Ocean. No, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that it's not something good. Let him cook. I'll call you. Are you making me blush? Don't make me blush. Oh, it's good? Oh, it's good. I'm waiting. Calm. Stormy. That answer will make you blush. All right, then I don't want to know. Maybe it's a candle. Kind of like the drink on the beach. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe now. I had no idea. How do I know that? We need 9 galaxies. Pittsburgh, I'm right in there with you. Back to where, Kimberly, you're still here? You got to go to bed. It's 10:30. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have to get up too. But I'm hanging till 11 because now that's the jam. When you're in the B league, we got to get to B4 again. We lost it because I couldn't be at when I was in Vegas. I couldn't go live. I thought I was going to be able to go live, but I couldn't. That's so good. It's so good. Janet, you're crazy. Thank you. He's doing it again. He stood up as soon as I... Not vital shots. Yes, chef. Had to do dishes first. Oh, I know. I got a lot of those. Jackson has had so many visitors and maybe he's just too quiet now. Yeah, he was a good boy the whole time too. Everybody was good to him, so he was good. Hey, Beth. Sweet dreams, Kimberly. Uh-oh. Empathy is key. I like that name. How are you, Beth? We just did cooking things with miso. He's with his whoopee. 29,000 away. I'm having surgery Thursday. They are removing my cardiac loop recorder device. That sounds good. Is that a good thing? That sounds like a good thing. Is that that's like a day surgery thing, right? Like you're in and out, or do you have to be in the hospital? Ooh, miso. One of the things I have thought I was afraid of. You're afraid of miso? All right, here. Let me give you some recipes you can take pictures of, okay? Here's one. Click it. This made a delicious soup. This is the creamy miso dressing. think that's it, right? Can you talk more about the bloat book? Sure. So what I did, I created a sort of like a 7-day reset. And then there's a section in there about flare-ups. I've had it 2 years, a lot of scary scar tissue. That's going to be a pain in the neck. Let me pull it up. And I just thought it was important because so many people don't feel good after eating all the, all the fun foods and partying and excess and all that. So I thought it would be a good idea to give you guys a tool to help know you feel lousy. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mama. She's going to feel out. Don't look at, okay. It's very hard for me to, let's go, Robin. I'm starting tomorrow, a 2-day liquid fast, and going through your recipes. Wait a minute. Hang tight. Renee, why are you doing a 2-day liquid fast? Because of all the food that you ate? Are you bloated? Because when you're bloated, those liquid fasts sometimes sort of are a little too harsh. Dee, that's funny. Because when you fast like that, your body, especially, I mean, I know you're in California, they said it made me mean. I thought maybe you were like gassy or something. That's where I was going. All right, hold on. Let me get my computer down here. Okay, I'm making a mess. All right, let me get my laptop. And we'll go through the book a little bit. Thank you for all the love. Hi, Carrie Sue. All right. So what I did, I created a guide to sort of carry you through resetting the gut. And one of the things that I talk about is exactly what you guys are doing right now. And that is, hold on. I put in this book, when you get bloated, your body's sort of responding to excess, stress, irregular timing for foods, unfamiliar foods, heavy foods, things you're not. The chef, the heart chef will sing it out. Yes. And hey, Clyde. And hold on. Wait. Okay. So common contributors, 7,000 left. We could do this. I think we can. 70 people in here. Small but mighty. So extra salt is going to lead to fluid retention, right? Sugar and refined carbohydrates, they disrupt all your gut bacteria. How do you like the Chuvani collagen? I like it, Julie. Alcohol irritates the gut lining and it slows digestion. Large portions, richer food. You're overwhelming your digestive system and you're kind of saying, oh, look at all this fun I'm having, blah, 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 blah. And then your body's like, what? And then you're eating late at night. That interferes with gut motility. And then stress, poor sleep, and you're just got the trifecta of crazy. So as a result, the gut's going to slow down, retain fluid, elimination becomes sluggish, inflammation rises, and here you are with, my daughter calls it, what does she call it? My food baby. She calls it, oh, Mom, look, I have a food baby. So, yeah, I said that, but I say that really fast, Dee Dee, because, they don't like that word on here. So when you feel that heaviness and discomfort, your body's asking for support, right? And digestion is actually tied very much to the nervous system, and that plays a very big role in digestion. So the stomach acid, digestive enzymes, they decrease, food moves slow through the gut. So the bloating is like, it just lingers, right? Because you're not resetting your body. So Renee, what I was thinking when you said that, and a lot of the research that I was doing when I was really trying to get all this information to you guys, I think, adding more stress by juicing and trying to push all that out doesn't really work that way all that best. Okay, all have a great night and a good day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night. Sweet dreams. It's for a liver detoxing. Yes, so you can do that with if you want to detox your liver after the holidays, a good way to do that is through dandelion greens. Did you go through the book? I'm just worried about a 2-day cleanse or even a day juice cleanse, because your body's already sort of vibrating at a higher level, because it's all, your liver's all over the place. You might do better with milk thistle tea. You could do activated charcoal, but to me, that's that's more chronic or more acute, I should say. If you ate something that upset you or soured your stomach rather than bloating. What was the question you asked me again? Hold on. You're welcome, Daisy. Liver detoxing. I would try and do that with food. Maybe after you started eating the food to detox your liver for a day, then add a juice, or add 1 day of juice, one juice in a day. Are you bloated? I see, to me, I would be doing a dandelion salad with chia seed and daikon, rich in chlorophyll kind of stuff. Green tea. I think if you do cruciferous vegetables and garlic and onion, if you're not having any problems with bloating, it might work. But if you know your body, if you can do the juice cleanse, go for it. I just get worried about that. No bloating. All right, so you might do all right. Jake, hi, Grandma. Oh, okay, good. All right, go for it. Do it. I want to hear all about it. Listen, I used to juice all the time, so I get it. But I'm always thinking, hey, questions for you. What is the highest culprit of heartburn? It depends. Some of the stuff right off the bat for me is chocolate, as high acidic foods, fried foods, potato chips, all that kind of stuff. That stuff's going to do it. Tomato-based foods. And then you have to look at, if you're sensitive to a food, sometimes that will kick off heartburn. Now, if you have heartburn, you want to find out what it's doing. And usually, and I don't know if Lauren's still here, but usually I think of heartburn is shortly after you eat something, meaning 45 minutes to an hour. You're going to notice it's not something that's going to Wait, can you help me make a low carb meal plan to eliminate? Yes, I can. Go to link in my bio and just book an appointment, and I can help you. Thanks, off the hook. And also, in the meantime, Sarah, go get George's aloe and go slow. Start with like a tablespoon a day and work yourself up to 2 ounces a day. Don't take that Zantac, Tums, all that stuff. It's all filled with, the Tums I think is filled with like aluminum or heavy metal. You don't want to put that in your body, but you also don't want to suffer. So you've got, if you can, before we meet, you can do like a food journal and keep notes. Like, what did you eat, the day before heartburn, a few hours before heartburn? What are you eating that's triggering it? Can you identify any of the triggers for yourself? Get what? Oh, aloe. Let me show you. Aloe vera juice. It's a really good way to calm yourself. But if you're going to keep eating the same foods, you know, we have to find out what your trigger is and what you're eating that's causing it. Thank you, Elaine. Red sauce and onion, I believe, are 2 of them. Okay. Slippery elm, I mean, that's more, gastritis is very common, and lack of GI motility can be a common culprit too. Yes. Fantastic stuff. But that aloe is very healing and soothing to the digestive tract. So it's going to help you, and it's going to take some of the pressure off, but you can't eat tomato. You just have to stop for a little while. Is it cooked? Is it raw? Are you eating a lot of tomato sauce? Ooh, Sarah, same. Wow, red sauce and onion, that stinks. Yes. So Daisy, when you're dealing with like joint pain, osteoporosis, or any type of arthritic condition, best to remove nightshades. White potato. Hold on. White potato, they're nightshades. White potato, peppers, tomatoes, eggplant. Cooked gets me. I can eat raw if I'm. What about you? Is there a meal plan to do the like elimination diet and reintroduce items slowly? Just miserable. Yes, Sarah, we can do that too. I can create that for you. I think there are steps to go, but yes. So if you know right now that that's really bothering you, don't eat that. Leave it out. Also, to me, like some of the top things right away off the top of my mind that can cause that severe heartburn is, like I said, fried food, some of that processed junk food, like maybe focus on eating like an apple every day or 1 or 2 foods in a meal at a time, like a banana. I would try and stay away from like oatmeal or like grains because those can be slightly acidic. I would, till you can calm your digestive tract, I would eat like apples. The I would not use the miso. That might cause a little acidity, but maybe the roasted vegetables, things like that. Very light, very if you like avocados, um, you're not going to find melons now. You know, lemons are acidic on the outside, but when they go into your body, they're very alkalizing. But I don't know, that might be too much for you right now. Dee Dee, I use seventh generation, but I've been talking to my husband. I think we're gonna make our own with like borax and stuff. I would try and do fish. Think fins and feathers more. I think meat's gonna be too acidic. It sounds like your body's really acidic at the moment. We have 7 minutes left. Oh, 8,000 to get a fragment. That's like hardcore. Maybe we can do it. Um, I would say tomorrow, get to a health food store and start with aloe. Remove the tomato and the onion. Um, get your diet as simple as possible. I don't know. You have to see. Eggs might trigger something. If they don't, you have to try it. Try eggs. If you can eat fish, like a piece of salmon, I would try that. I would stay away from grains just for a couple of days. If you can buy some bone broth and maybe live on bone broth for a day, just to calm your stomach and digestive tract, because you don't want to have all that acid rolling around. It's too much. I don't know, Lauren, what else? You got anything else for her? Um, yes. What is the name? Hold on. I mean, ideally you want to make it yourself, but if you are not in the mood, you could do brodo bone broths. Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple. That's where I'm at. You want to find a bone broth that's made with bones and maybe a few vegetables. That's about it. Kettle and Fire does a pretty good one. What's the other one that's really good? Oh, the brodo broths are good. Magnesium and vitamin C. I put chicken feet in mine. Oh, there's no guilt here. We all eat crazy. We all eat crazy. The chocolate's probably going to kick it off. So maybe if you can avoid it, that's probably better for you right now. Maybe definitely stay away from like um, citrus fruits for right now, just till you get balanced. You know, milk chocolate's terrible for me, but dark is okay. Yes, I am. I am all in to feel better and optimize my health. Yeah, dark chocolate, no good. Tomato products, vinegars, try and stay away from vinegars. I would eat things like avocado because that's soothing, it's alkalizing. Almonds are good. Don't drink coffee. No caffeinated drinks right now. No spicy food. I love vinegar on my salads. I would try and switch maybe to lemon juice for now, like fresh lemon juice. Just let's you want to like get yourself to neutral and then add those things back in. Get to neutral. I would do George's. No spicy food. Bananas, apples, pears, um, uh, grapes, vegetables, leafy greens, broccoli. Hey, Ernie. Carrots, green beans, those kinds of things. Oh, yeah. Can we add George's aloe? So proteins are, yeah, chicken, turkey, fish, lean protein, nothing fried, just soft, easy. And honestly, just you're going to feel relief in a couple of days. And then if you get your aloe, you'll be, here, take a picture. I'm clocked out. Take a picture. George's aloe. Okay, good. Start there. Don't go crazy. Start there. And every time you have a moment, just write it down. There's a good, hold on, let me see if I have it here. No, there's a good, I don't think I have it here. I must go upstairs. There's a good natural, sort of antacid that doesn't have any of the bad stuff, like any of those bad components to it that are really good that you can try. We're calculating. What about digestive enzymes? Yeah, I actually was just gonna say that. There's a natural, if you can go to a health food store, they might have it. The DGL is good, right? And digestive enzymes are good, but you still want it, like a Digest Gold or something might help, but you still want to make sure you don't eat the foods because you can do all of that, but you also, you have to support your body and remove those, you know? And what's great about the aloe is that it heals. It doesn't just take away a symptom. It actually heals the digestive tract, which I love. Did you guys have a fun night? I'm going to bed. It's 11. We did it. Last question. What can I drink and be safe with? Water, lemon balm tea, I think for right now, good night, Lauren. I think for right now, stay in that space. Isn't it great? I love it. Sarah, I would try not drink. I think green tea is too acidic. I don't think you could try the coffee, but if you have a bout, then you can't drink it. I would try lemon balm tea. That feels like the right move. Chamomile, lemon balm. For now. It's temporary. You just want to feel better. You're going to feel so much better when you take the aloe. That's going to be really good. Yeah, coffee's a common culprit. What else could she drink? I said lemon balm tea, water. What else? I don't oh, you could probably do like a banana warm water with lemon. Lemon herb tea, yeah. I just get worried about the lemon because sometimes, what about my electrolytes? Yeah, you could do that. Oh, good, Robin, perfect. Coconut water. Yes, absolutely, coconut water. That's great. Ferritin has jumped from 1 month. I need to get my inflammation down. Tiff, there's a pine extract. What is it called? My naturopath used to give it to my daughter when she was young and she had to get her inflammation down. Trying to think. I'm going to look it up. It was pretty cool. It really did a lot of good. I can't remember the name, but it was like a pine needle extract, but it was from like Australia or something. I gotta look it up, Robin, in all of Izzy's notes. And hey, stop barking. Life is good. No stress. Too much, yeah. You can get it in a health food store. It's fine. You can get it. I think Sprouts probably has it. A bunch of people have it. Oh, let me get rid of this dude. Yeah, Whole Foods definitely has it. Did you see violation? No. Pycnogenol, yes. Yeah, I just muted somebody. An actual violation? All right, I'll go do that. I gotta go fix that. All right, my friends, I'm going to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, right? Sleep well. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. I'm Robin, I am so tired. All right, sweet dreams, everybody. Thank you. Ooh, it says if I stay on and get one more follower, it'll make a big difference if somebody hasn't followed us yet. Do we have anybody that hasn't followed us that wants to give us? Am I even allowed to ask that? I don't even think I'm allowed. Sweet dreams, everybody. We did. I gotta go. I just hit the wall so bad. How is that possible? It said we made it. No? Oh, it won't let me set the sticker. Oh, add sticker. There you go. Now it says 5 to keep, but I think that's just because we have 23 hours. Yeah. I just work here. It's all right, Tyler. It's all right. I'm tired. That's for tomorrow. Yeah. No, it's okay, Robin. It's for tomorrow. We're good. Oof. I gotta fall asleep. I will see you guys tomorrow.